Hey guys, what's going on? This is MRAJZilla here, and we're back with some Katawa Shoujo. So this will be our third session going into this, and I've already, well, at this point I have not uploaded all of session 1 and 2, but I have noticed some things that I did wrong-ish, and I'm hoping that we will be a little bit more experienced by this session. Once again, you gotta remember, this is the first game that I'm doing on my channel, and it's going to be a little bit hectic in certain parts, but we will get through it, guys. Don't worry too much about that. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start our third session up, and we're going to start with this one, small talk. Alright, I wake up in a strange room. Solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I had forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. Various things around here remind me that is it's me who is supposed to be the one living here. My bags on the floor, my new school books on the desk. My numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, and pop out a tablet from a foil sheet. I down them with a chaser of water without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing up. Is he like a slinky or something? Like, slinking out that bed. Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. This artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one, a natural one. It feels like a school uniform, as it should, but it's hold on, let me go back on that one. Like I said, guys, for a few weeks or so, I'm still gonna have this allergy. Actually, probably for the next month or two. It's gonna be a bit, hectic. So if you hear that, it's just me, my allergies. It feels like a school uniform, as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school. Except for the people. Yeah, I guess that's true. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday, Misha's constant laughter and Shizune's sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here? Honestly, I don't like normal, so hey, it's totally fine with me. Yeah, what does pass as normal around here? What do people do? I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after class yesterday, so maybe there are clubs? If so, I wonder if I should join one. All through class, the question remains in my head, so I decide to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down so that the top is perfect and evenly flat. Alright. Look at that face, guys. Look at that triangle. Like, I don't know how anyone in real life would be able to do that face, but, it's anime and shit. Alright, let's see. Ah! Sorry, Shitan. Is there something you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question, Hee-chan. My first thought is that means she doesn't know, which is boring. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there really isn't anything else to do. There are also school events like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So, you actually transferred in a busy time. Maybe you could help out too. Sure. What's the festival about? Misha freezes. I don't know, Hee-chan. The truth is, it's a local event, and I'm not from the area, so... So you don't know, basically. Stop doing signing and shit. She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish, and and starts signing hard and heavy. ... Huh? Oh. Who cares? Hey, maybe I care about the culture of this area, Misha, and I just wanted to know why the fuck we're having a festival, but you don't know what it's about. Thanks, Misha. I'm not gonna ask anybody else because I don't know anybody else. Misha puffs out her chest as she shouts Shizune's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud. I can see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud. Human beings evolve with each generation. The ideals and beliefs behind a festival will inevitably change with time. So, once again, you don't know what it's about. Now it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play to win prizes. So basically, you don't know what it's actually about, Misha. Could you stop? Could you fucking stop? The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against his other palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp quickly quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though brushing it off without a care. We are in the middle of class and should start working. That's right, Hee-chan. What? Oh, that's right. Hee-chan, are you asking because you're interested in joining a club? It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchanged between them. Misha's tone has also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. They're planning shit on you, Sal. They're gonna murder you in your sleep. You gotta be careful with these girls. They're dangerous and shit. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Shizune look at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long, dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. Hold on. You guys are gonna probably hear this. Don't worry too much about this. Call of Duty noises. It's my Xbox One, and I actually have the Advanced Warfare version of it, and it actually makes Call of Duty noises. It can be pretty loud. I'm sorry, guys. It doesn't seem like she was working with any group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher who is also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? Hee-chan, is something wrong? Do I look uneasy about it? Or was Misha just looking at me after the girl who left? No, nothing. Oh, okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library and pick up books. Some books. Nah, not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Well, I have no one else to have lunch together with, so sure. It's pretty much what Hassan would probably say, honestly. Yay! Okay, Hee-chan, perfect! Alright. The rest of the class passes uneventfully. The girl with long hair never comes back. Before I have the time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it is time to stop working. Shanae looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all of our work in time. I'm just glad we finished it all. We finished it at all. It's not a contest or anything. Yes, it is, Hee-chan! Impossible. Really? Really. I've noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, yeah, it would be kind of difficult in this situation to know exactly who you're talking to, especially if Misha's signing everything to Shizune, so I could see why he's having a bit of trouble. And once again, as I mentioned, I am in sign language, and it is kind of rude to not look at the person that's actually signing. So them both signing to each other, you know, and then also signing or talking to you is kind of weird. But I see why Hisao is having a weird moment in this. So like, who do I talk to? Shizune can't hear me, but it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing, and will take some time to get used to. It's not a contest, because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, then it's not really a competition, is it? Shizune's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She stares at me as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. I never noticed it before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze. Are you sure, Hee-chan? Very sure. You're wrong, Hee-chan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. Shizune pushes her glasses up to the bridge of her nose in a matter-of-fact way. I'd argue more, but the bell rings, and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I had almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them. I just want to mention right now, by the way, this painting, this one in the middle right here in the screen, is so creepy looking. But there's a few creepy paintings in this game, because if you didn't know, one of the characters that we're going to meet is actually a painter, and she likes to paint abstract art. But, geez, that picture is kind of creepy. But there's one that's creepier. It looks kind of like a Titan from Attack on Titan, honestly. But we'll get to that. I'll mention it once we get to that, when that painting is showing. So, oh, shit, they came right into frame. That was scary. Where do you want to eat? The cafeteria? So, that's so plain. Okay, let's go. Plain? Oh, I guess. At my old school, I liked to eat outside, near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar spot to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizune and Misha pull pull me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in the classroom or outside. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finish eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. So, Hee-chan, you wanted to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right? Am I right? Right, Hee-chan. Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first. Exchanging a little nod of confirmation, they turn to face me again, and Misha straightens her position, her posture, as if she is about to deliver a speech. That was Misha getting ready for the speech. Hee-chan, do you have anything you're really interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams or players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There is a book club, right, Hee-chan? Right, but it seems like they have all the members they can possibly have right now. Sorry, Hee-chan. It's a really popular club. Ah, okay. But more to the point, Hee-chan, does this mean that you don't have anything already in mind? Not really. Good! Great! That's great, Hee-chan. Really great! Why is it so great? And why do you keep laughing maniacally? You're scaring me, Misha. No reason. That scares me even more, Misha. Well, Hee-chan, other than clubs and upcoming festivals, there is one other thing. Student council! No. I see. I didn't know the school had a student council. That was a very melodramatic setup, though, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this because Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it, and Misha's laughing. Shizune quickly retakes control of the discussion in a manner of speaking. After all, it's still Misha who has to voice whatever she says. ... Right. Hee-chan, maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join. Why? Question mark. Well, for one, we could hang out every day, Hee-chan. Shi-chan and I are both in student council. That's why you even suggested it, you harpies. Actually, Shi-chan is the president. That's even more reason why you suggested it to me. Damn it. I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shizune and Misha might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk to about this with. No shit. As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha. Of course, we're not trying to get you in. Of course, we're not trying to get you to join just because we would obviously benefit you from you joining the student council, and therefore have the incentive to try and get you to. So you're admitting that? No, we have been nothing. I mean, Hee-chan, of course, it would be nice if you joined, and we'd appreciate it. But even without all that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one's school. Yep, it's true, Hee-chan. Besides, don't you want to spend time with us after school, Hee-chan? Oh god, they're trying to like guilt me into this, because I'm their friends. They can't do this to me. I can't tell if she is being genuine or if this is just really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest, although they are already pretty cute to begin with. Nice job, Sal. Also, though, it's like they're probably trying to give me puppy dog eyes if I wasn't game. I mean, that's probably what they're probably doing to me.